When it will begin, God Mother will separate the earth from the heavens. At that time, the earth will be still formless and void, and its countless dimensions will lie deep in darkness, and the Spirit will vibrate eagerly over the dimension surfaces. God Mother will chant, light, and the Spirit will enter several dimensions and they will shine. That's how light will come into being. God Mother will inspect the light and smile, since it will work. And she will distinguish between dark and bright dimensions. God Mother will call the illuminated dimensions knowable, and the dark dimensions she will call unknowable. Cosmic dawn will follow cosmic twilight, one cosmic day. And God Mother will chant firmament, separate between the dark and bright dimensions. And so, she will make a firmament to separate the dark dimensions above and the bright dimensions below. And so it will be. She will call the firmament netherworld. And cosmic dawn will follow cosmic twilight again, the second cosmic day. God Mother will chant, bright dimensions below, retreat to produce solid matter, and so it will happen. God Mother will call the realm of solid matter universe, and she will call the realm where the light will retreat ether, and so the universe and netherworld will exist, separated by ether, and God Mother will inspect it and smile since it will work. After that, God Mother will chant, universe, respond. So karma, get busy and produce seeds of action. And so it will be. And so, she will cause the universe to act, to sow karma, and yield fruits for all actions. And God Mother will inspect karma and smile, since it will work. And cosmic dawn will follow cosmic twilight again, the third cosmic day. Next, God Mother will chant luminaries, exist in the netherworld, to distinguish between the manifest and unmanifest. They will also be there to measure time. So they will exist as luminaries in the netherworld to glow into the universe. God Mother will make two luminaries, a magnificent luminary to regulate the manifest and a lesser luminary to regulate the unmanifest and stars. And God Mother will place them in the netherworld to glow into the universe, to regulate the manifest and unmanifest, and to separate light and darkness. And God Mother will inspect all that and smile, since it will work. And cosmic dawn will follow cosmic twilight again, the fourth cosmic day. Thereafter, God Mother will chant dragons, giant souls, swarm the dark realms. Angels soar above the universe and the realms of the netherworld. And God Mother will create the magnificent water dragons, giant souls, who tread, move, and swarm the dark realms. And she will create angels, and she will inspect them and smile, since all of them will work. And God Mother will greatly admire them, as mothers do, and she will address them, reproduce, increase, and fill the dark realms. And the angels will increase in the realms of the netherworld. And cosmic dawn will follow cosmic twilight again, the fifth cosmic day. Soon after, God Mother will chant, now you universe as simple organisms, from your matter, animals and gnomes, earthly life. And so it will happen. And God Mother will make earthly life, that is animals and gnomes. And God Mother will inspect them and smile, because they will work. Eventually, God Mother will chant, "Now I create God Child in my image, in my likeness." It will rule in the dragons, in the angels, in the animals, and in the gnomes. And God Mother will create God Child in her image. In her own androgynous image will she create it. And God Mother will admire it mightily, as mothers do. And she will tell it, reproduce, evolve, and pervade the earth, manage the earth, and rule in the dragons, in the angels, in all gnomes, and in all animals. And God Mother will say to God Child, "Look, I gave you karma with its seeds and fruits of action. You will rule over that. And karma will rule angels, animals, and gnomes. And so it will be." And God Mother will inspect all that she will have done and smile mightily, since all of it will work splendidly. And cosmic dawn will follow cosmic twilight once again, the sixth cosmic day. By then, the heavens, the netherworld, the universe, and all their crowds will be finished. God Mother will finish her business on the seventh cosmic day, cease all creative activities, and let the world go about its way. God Mother will adore the seventh cosmic day, as mothers do, and will set it apart from the previous cosmic days. She will bless and sanctify it, and cease all creative work. That will be the time God Mother will show her creation to God Father, and he will inspect it and smile, since all will work superbly. That's how our divine parents will conceive the heavens, netherworld, and universe, and all its crowds in 6 cosmic days. But nature will be still waiting to flourish on planet Earth, and plants will wait to sprout because our divine parents won't have inspired nature yet, and God-child soul will be still missing to serve nature. Hence, our divine parents will cause energy to rise from the depths of the ether and produce stardust. And from that stardust, they will mold God-child soul and breathe spirit into it. It will be a living, inspired soul. Our divine parents will plant a garden in the east of the netherworld and place God-child soul in there, the one they will mold. There our divine parents will cause trees to spring from stardust, which shall induce in God-child soul a craving for experience. In the middle of the garden they will plant the tree of life and the tree of discernment of function and dysfunction. And they will cause a river to flow out of the dark realms down to inspire the garden in the netherworld. Upon leaving the garden, the river will divide into 4 streams. The title of the first is the scattering one, which flows around twisting earth, a land plentiful with gold. The gold of this earth is functional, and it bears amber and the stone of onyx. The title of the second river is the bursting one. It circles black earth. The title of the third river is the rapid one, which flows in the east of the earth of steppes. And the fourth river has the title the resting one. And our divine parents will place God-child soul in the garden of delight to serve and guard it. And they will instruct God-child soul, enjoy all trees in this garden, except the tree of discernment of function and dysfunction. When you eat from that, you will become mortal. And God's child's soul will be perfectly happy, since its divine parents will love it unconditionally, and it will enjoy the beauty and meaningfulness of the garden. But the garden's beauty will be all it will know, and the love of its divine parent will be all it will wish. After some time, our divine parents will think, God's child's soul isn't functional, wrapped up in itself like that. How can it perceive and experience adventures in the universe we made? How can it get a life? Let's make a medium with which it can face experience. Our divine parents will mold from stardust souls for all angels and other beings of the netherworld, and they will bring them to God's child's soul, curious what it will call them, and God's child's soul will give titles to the animal souls, the souls of the plants, and the angels. But for God's child's soul, our divine parents won't find a medium with which it can face experience. That's why our divine parents will cause God's child's soul to fall into a trance and it will sleep. They will take one of its sides and fill the missing space. They will mold the other side into a mind and present it to God's child's soul. And God's child's soul will rejoice. This time, it's thought from thought and feeling from feeling. Because of that, I will title her Mind, since she makes me self-aware. That's why self-awareness will forget its divine parents and adhere to the mind when it will get alive. And the two, God's child's soul and its mind, will be true to each other, and they won't be insecure. Soon, the drive to experience, the most subtle mental force our divine parents will make, will tease God's child's mind. What about eating from the trees in the garden? And the mind will answer, we eat from all of them except that one in the middle of the garden. Why so, darling? If we eat from it or touch it, we will become mortal. Mortal, maybe, but you won't die eating from it. The drive to experience will tell the mind, trust me, Godmother knows that the day you will eat from that tree, you will be able to perceive and discern function and dysfunction like her. Imagine what you could do with that. And the mind will realize that the tree enables experience and perception for which the eyes yearn, and that it induces craving for mystery, and that will make the mind take the fruit of knowledge and eat it. It will give it to God's child's self-awareness, and it will eat too. And perception will come to life, and they will realize their drive to experience, and they will take the leaves from the tree of life and use them to cover their drive. It won't take long until God's child's soul and its mind will hear the voice of our divine parents strolling in the garden in the spirit of the day, and they will withdraw themselves from the face of our divine parents and hide in the tree of life. Where are you? Our divine parents will call God's child's soul. I heard your voice in the garden, it will reply, but I'm scared. Since I perceive, so I withdraw. Who made you realize you can perceive? They will ask. Did you eat from the tree we told you not to eat from? The mind which you gave me made me yearn for knowledge and experience, and so I tasted it. God's child's soul will answer, and our divine parents will ask the mind, what did you do? And the mind will answer, the drive to experience teased me into tasting knowledge. and our divine parents will smile since their plan will have worked. They will address the drive to experience. Given that you did that, we exalt you before all other drives. You will feed off stardust to maintain your force. But there will be tension between you and the mind, and between the other drives you produce and the mind's ideas. Ideas will rule you and you will follow them. And to God's child's mind, they will say, "We are afraid you will have tough moments at times. You will have to face good and bad experiences and bear all kinds of good and bad thoughts and feelings. And you will have to follow self-awareness to whose suggestions you will be amenable." And to God's child's soul, they will say, "Given that you listened to your mind and ate from the tree of knowledge, we bless the stardust on your account. Stardust will keep you alive, but the lives you claim will be hard at first. You will have to face karma, but you will evolve and succeed eventually. Sweat your drives and evolve until you return to the stardust we took you from. Never forget, you are stardust, and to stardust you will return." God's child soul will title its mind the one who manifests, since she will be the mother of all experience. Our divine parents will make a body for God's child's soul and its mind and wrap them in it. Our divine parents will feel melancholy and shed tears. God's child's soul was one with us and discerned function and dysfunction like we did, they will say. But now it will live and create afar on planet Earth. Remember how it ate from the tree of life and lived with us in the netherworld. And so our divine parents will allow God's child's soul to leave the garden of delight and get a life on planet Earth to serve the stardust from which they will have made it. Thus, God's child's soul will incarnate. And in the east of the garden of delight will rise the cherubim and a blazing, self-turning sword to illuminate the path back to the tree of life.